sea, somewhere waiting for me. My lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing somewhere beyond the sea. She's there watching for me. If I could fly like birds on high, then straight to her arms I'd go sailing. It's far beyond the star, it's near beyond the moon.
Welcome to the show where you don't know if it's part of the show. Welcome to the show. If you don't know, it's part of the show. Didn't they teach you to reach for the stars while opening up the bars and keeping you chained down with mortgage bills and cars? Vaccines for your arms, kids sounding like supercharged, caffeinated hate-filled scars and rage-quit repertoires. No answers for yards, caught up in emotion that's not even yours. Imposter truths like impeccable retards, lined up for your serving of gish galloping wars. No remedy can't save the lost, in love with the yarn. I'm tired of walking into refracted shards, poor science displayed by disgusting bards. Soaked in sin with your dupe is delight in a new hand of cards. Been so long, seems like for love I'm just too hard, I'm just too hard, I said. Welcome to the show where you don't know if it's part of the show. Welcome to the show. If you don't know, you don't know. Intoxicated 8 makes you believe you're spinning in space while you have no shame or grace. It's a disdainful state I used to contemplate how to save myself from my own self-hate. Wonder why I was even made with a dreadful fate, forced to try and awake with a full plate. No one to help me stay awake or educate. I've had to liberate and fight through hidden gates. But my brother, heaven could never be late, and rockets don't work in space. It's all fake, the show is on Mars. It's a joke, but you're too far gone, it won't be long. Fepe's beak is strong. We have our song and we march along like streams of knowledge leading to God's holy pond, and lives of truth that hits the bong and sings the song, turns mankind from the wrong. We come in peace with a holy gown and all of us wearing our holy crowns. Said the earth is flat and we probably just won't get along, just to go along. I said, welcome to the show where you don't know if it's part of the show. Welcome to the show. If you don't know, you don't know.
What's that word on that sign? expecting to say. Okay. Very murky. Nope, no curvature here. Maybe over here. Ooh, ultra zoom. It's land as far as the eye can see. I thought they were supposed to be like a direct out to the ocean. Where's that airport? Let's check out the airport. The plane went over the curvature. Yep.
Look to the left, there's
It's like land. We're surrounded by land.
that thing with the red and white checkerboard.
Okay.
And then leading back towards the building, there's the pylons where the bridge used to be. That's Long Island with the red and white thing. This is Spectacle Island in between, I
With
think.
the red and white thing?
Yeah, that's a water tower. And you can see the huge sprawling building. That's where the movie Shutter Island was based on.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, so we're the blue dot, P-Town's here. But you have to be able to see past Situate, past Hull. And it should be on the other side of Long Island here, but I think Long Island is actually obstructing us, because that's like Hingham over there. First Spectacle Island's in the way, and then all you're really seeing is Quincy over there. I want to say that's fantastic. Give it a little scale thing. We're almost completely obstructed this scene. Probably sound familiar. those are all the hills of like Hingham, Weymouth, and Braintree.
I can see the shore, the beach of everything.
Oh yeah, that's Quincy.
See, that's the 83X. Now anything more is that super digital.
Pan up a little bit. What is that? Is that Thompson Island? Oh, that's the firefighter testing facility on Moon Island. That was what you wanted to get on there.
Interesting boats at different
Yeah, look at how many different depths of sailboat you got out there.
Yeah.
You see that line of them all heading out?
yeah. Can we get a license plate on this thing?
You can see it. Let's go get a sandwich.
I see you picking your nose.
Get the base of it too. Make sure you get a shot of the base of it. Nothing has disappeared.
How far is that? No, that's not that far. Let's get
See this sailboat with the
yeah,
blue
let's
stripe?
get the sailboats.
With the blue stripe on its sail. A little left.
Oh, look at that layer of shit.
Yeah, there's a brown. A little bit more to the left. You start seeing buoys and stuff. And there's a whole channel of sailboats.
Yeah, those buoys.
That's the ocean horizon up there.
Is it? Direct ocean?
Should be. See that smallest island?
Yeah.
Those are miles and miles out.
Yeah, I see that little one.
Yo, makatagpag ka. Makatagpag ka eh.
sucks.
The curve. It's not. The advantage is into your horizon, not over. Oh, gravity is density. We're all dense. Yeah, and we all fall.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
I don't want to be talking whatever you do.
Oh no, it's all good.
I'm not in that. Am I?
No, it's all
I
right.
want my fat ass. My fat, that's what I'm saying.
We're able to see that it's
I think there's a lot of full of what out there.
Yeah, there is.
Huh? I don't know. I think there's a lot of full of, what in the world.
believe that outer space exists.
Well,
I don't think we're flat.
I believe in a
a lot
lot of
of people seem to believe cartoons are real.
I don't know about that.
Well, they've never showed us a photograph of the Earth from space. They've showed us graphics and
They
cartoons.
show us what they want to show us.
They show us what they want to show us.
And
That's
they
exactly
tell us what
right.
they want to tell us.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
But what's strange is that when you look into it, it turns out we're not on the globe.
Read
No.
this side.
They don't want us to know.
Tiki
They don't want us to think. They want us to just trust.
When you look into it, we have these fancy cameras now with these big zooms, and we can see out farther than we should be able to on their ball because there's supposed to be a curvature drop. We're not finding it at all. We go up 130,000 feet, flat as a pancake. We're not seeing it. So we're like, NASA, what the hell's going on? And they're like, no, we're showing you real images. I said, well, a cartoon and a crayon drawing is an image. Do you have any photographs? They don't.
I think the world
I think it comes from the top, their example. It comes from the top. They see that our politicians and everything lie. Yeah. I mean, you're going to believe in... I think it's something going on with the Bible for sure.
Because people wrote it.
Exactly.
That was all powerful.
Valves, plugs, wires,
Why are there
cords,
so many
hoses.
shitty people on the planet? I think it would have made us better than we are.
Shouldn't we be at this point?
I personally think we are the worst creatures on
Yeah, all
the
those
planet.
spirits. Look at those.
Because I think the wild
They're
animals
just light. The planet
are better creatures
That's a
than
really important
humans.
thing to understand.
Because humans are the worst creatures. We are the worst, most awful creatures. We do the worst things
Yes, we do.
than animals that are alive. They are just what they are.
And we're starting to turn into wild animals too.
No, we're just turning into just savages.
Well, it's kind of wild.
Yeah, but we're doing it for the wrong reasons.
We're doing it for personal reasons. We're being selfish. Yep.
Self-absorbed.
Yep.
Greed.
Yep.
Self-gain.
Yep.
We're doing it for all the wrong reasons. Animals do it just for survival.
They don't bother anybody. They do what they have to
Yeah,
do.
they're born, they eat, they shed, they live, they breathe, and they're actually very loving creatures. I'm a very caring person. I think there are a lot of people that is a big ass and go by. Holy cow.
Wow.
I have not seen a vessel that huge go by in a long time.
Oh my God.
Put it this way, I've been robbed twice in the past 3 weeks by people that try to help, and I'm very angry and very upset about it. And it happens all the time. And people would live with me, feed them, and all this, and it's just all the time,
And they take advantage of you.
constantly.
Yep.
So that's why
You're either a giver or a taker in this world, I think. And the givers take
there's like
advantage of.
2% of givers, and the rest are all takers.
It seems that way.
And fuckers that just fuck you, is what I'm saying. That's what I've seen in 46 years of my life. And I basically want to go in the wilderness with enough lighters and shit, whatever, with some non-perishable food, find a cave, bring a pot, boil water, watch enough survival shows, and live there for like a month and just
get it out of your system. Detox.
And just be away from humans.
I did that. I moved to a population of only 1,000 people.
No, I don't want to see people.
Oh no, I know what you're saying though, but it's like a little clearing in the woods. It's as small of a town as you can get.
No, I don't want to be in a
No,
town.
you want
I
to be
in the wilderness.
You want to be in a deep
Hey,
wilderness.
you don't want
It takes like 2 hours.
I am in a wilderness. I live there, New Hampshire. Yeah. I got out of the city. I can't stand it.
I live in Quincy, and if I can visit you, I get food stamps, I'll pay for the food. Shit, I'll clean, and I'm a phenomenal cook. Can you see people there where you live?
Yeah.
That's
I own a house.
That's terrible. I don't want to Furious. I don't want to hear them, I don't want to see them.
Yeah, and there's a few junkies around there too, because that shit's everywhere.
Well, you know what? You can't be as many as a Quincy, man. You can't go outside and not see them. You walk down the street and they're everywhere. I can't walk down the street without having a knife in my hand because I'm harassed by guys pulling their dicks out in their cars and walking down the street and jerking off and trying to talk to me, okay?
It's getting bad. It's getting worse.
That's what it is. That's why
I don't blame you. I don't blame you for wanting to be like that.
And I'm more covered than this. I mean, the only makeup on I have is looking at it. Normally I don't even have that on. Really?
You're not alone. You're not alone in
I
this.
understand that. But I get guys that, oh, can I hug your boobs? I know your fucking tits. Really? Disrespect. I have intelligence. You talk to me with respect. I will talk to you back. You talk to me disgusting. I will say something that at 46 years of that, I will say, if you had a dick to even be worthy to speak to you, I might chat back. But you don't have nothing worthy, so get away from me. That's my response is at this point.
That's a good response.
Seriously. But I don't like to do that.
You have to be.
It shuts them down, and they think about what they've said.
Do they? I don't think they care.
Well, the guy last week that said, oh, can I hug your boobs? I'm like, really, dude? That's really rude and inappropriate.
Manimals.
And I said, I don't appreciate that's degrading to me as a woman and disrespectful. And I did say to him, that would be like me telling you, oh, could I hug you to see if, you had a decent penis to hug? But you actually don't because there's nothing there. And he was like, holy shit. And this was like a guy that was like 60 years old. One, he wasn't even high or drunk. He was just stupid and ignorant.
What else is new,
That's what oh, there's my brother. He's kind of pretty normal.
There's a few of us left.
You know what I mean?
There's a few of us left.
Like, he's just a friend I met recently. He's a cab driver. I make it very clear. You ain't getting nothing from me. You just want to platonic friendship. That is it. I make it straightforward, upfront. This is a fucking no longer a playpen. It's dead. You understand?
You've been to the ringer.
You understand? I make it very upfront.
You've been to the ringer.
There's nothing happening. You ain't getting nothing. Platonic friendship or nothing. And how they're not taking responsibility on how men are losing, and it's getting worse.
It's getting worse on all fronts.
It's horrendous. I mean, the rape thing. I can't even watch the news. It makes me sick.
And they won't let you be armed, too, on top of it, as things get worse.
Listen, this is what I carry around because I have to be able to walk down the street alone as a woman. I'm serious. I don't know where it is. This. It's a legal size knife, right? I don't have the blade out, but I want to walk down the street with this visible. guys don't pull up in the cars with their dicks out.
Wear a fake gun, maybe. Fake
No.
gun.
Then you know what, the cops can harass me, but they can't take shit with this. I just walk down the street like this to the store or take a walk. I have that right to not be harassed. They don't
Good, good.
you know,
Do what you gotta do.
I'm empowering myself as a woman. Don't fuck with me.
Right on.
I gotta go over to We're having an empowering talk.
The theories are for the task. We have the technology now. The general public has. We can prove things out for ourselves. We don't need Uncle Sam to tell us what.
Hey guys.
Hey, take care, man.
Hey.
Oh, good. You guys got the laptop out. Nice.
They walk around. They do laps with the signs.
So they're coming back?
Yeah. They just take the signs and do laps.
Awesome. Awesome.
Heads, huh?
Dude, she was ready to go home with me.
She's something else. She wants me to be a mentor to her kids. It's like she wants me to teach them how to shave.
Wait. The same one?
Oh, the Asian, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good for you. Wait, she wasn't part of that group?
No, she was ready to come home with me.
That's not with Ernest?
I don't think so. No, but
I thought she came with Ernest.
oh no, the one that
The Asian one who you were talking to?
Dude, I can't do this. I'm too Jedi. That's the 1 out of 1 wants to come home with me. Can you imagine if I kept going?
How would the footage come out over there?
in a row.
Murky as shit.
Yeah, it sucks.
But I could catch beaches along everything.
Yeah, you can see Deer Island with the balls easy.
I could see the beaches. I zoomed in best I could. Manual focus, all that shit.
It's like 7 miles long and it's in a vacuum, so
Morgan
you can suck all the
talks
air
about
out of it.
that.
But I want to suck the air out in like a vacuum tunnel, even if it's like this. I don't care. I just want a vacuum tunnel this big.
That'd be difficult to make.
Even if it's 1 mile long, because how much curvature?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll see you again.
35 years. I thought I was sure. But if we were already
Tax the new one. That is all everybody. I have everyone's number now.
But I see the picture for all year round. All year round. See you later, Carl. Take care. Drive safe. All year round, same stars. I worked third shift for a year. For a whole year. Right there, everything. Why are they only teaching one theory? Fine, we'll call flat earth a theory. We'll call ball earth a theory. Why are they only teaching one theory? Shouldn't they at least... Right, but shouldn't they teach both theories and let people make up their own minds? Why force one agenda? That's all it is. So they're rotating with Earth's atmosphere. On the internet, man. And they just pop out into outer space.
That's fun. We have math too, though. 8 inches per mile squared is based on the ball. The circumference of a ball.
So how come?
So every mile.
If everything they've done in outer space is times how big it is.
You know?
You know what I mean?
There's adaptation, sure, for breeding and whatever.
They don't tell you that part. NASA will not tell you these.
It really is.
More of like a
Satellites are real.
train of thought, though.
They're on balloons.
Satellites are balloons.
Balloonites.
Nobody else is real besides me anyway, though.
Exactly. So that's the simulation. E-Bird, he was that explorer, went down to the South Pole.
Yeah.
He did that Long Beach chronoscope interview. He had the big map behind it. There was actually this map. UN flag. That's a real map. They lie about it. They hide in land. Beyond Antarctica.
This is a good height. There we go.
All right. I'm gonna keep it simple. Oh, wait, let's do it
Like Atlas.
Yeah.
You don't want a glow coming at you, do you?
We even had 9/11 archives as techs and engineers. I didn't even make a video. Fuck them.
Well, we're calling for a new investigation.
What are you calling? Albert Centauri? It's been 16 years.
I know, right?
For Christ's sakes, calling for a new investigation. How is that going to work?
What are they wasting time trying to reach this?
They're
You're still on hold from this?
We're waiting for. Well, dude, they're
And then, yeah, 5 years later, you're realizing, oh, 3 architects and engineers, they're all bought out.
Why would they lie? $55 million a day. More interesting stories. There's so much more out there to explore. We can't let it still be real, but just from other land beyond this.
Did you guys do this yet? This is the sun.
Yeah, that's what, yeah. I wanted to do that earlier this summer. I needed to do that
Where there's a tight circle, and this is our winter. There's a bigger and that's every year.
And it's once a day.
Now, if you look towards the north, I could view at night. If you look towards the north at like 1, 2 a.m., you're going to see the edge of it. Because this thing is going around. And just before it gets back to
He has video of it. You can see the daylight from
you can see the edge of daylight. You could at least back in June, that you're not really...
You know what I'm saying? Like if they say, I'm asking, babe, this is a damn person. If they say everything, I'm supposed to get an order,
Is it right? Are we on an island? I don't think so.
Are you guys on TV?
No, it got flooded. Apparently the Great Flood
Are you guys on TV or something?
from the Bible.
Are you guys on TV or something?
No, we'll film what we want. Just a down depth. So that I don't say too much.
What are you doing? Hey, you got flat earthers here? Oh, I had Uber last night.
It's an Uber.
The app where you get a car. You get a ride.
Online
Like
taxi.
Lyft.
Oh.
You know Uber?
Yeah.
Well, I can show you. They're composites too. They're not really pictures. It's like the difference in a lot of these. This is not even a space box. So imagine that's a green screen and they put high altitude footage. Just like the movie Gravity. You ever seen the movie Gravity? Sandra Bullock didn't go to space. Just green screen in the back schools, and that's how they do all of it. Just put gravity on the when you were involved in the how do you know that any of that? We need to call home. Profit, they get $55 million a day. That's their budget.
Maybe not if we're going to stay.
Gravity is $300 million to get it to $300 million. This is it. Jimmy, t-shirt, light. Right, but it's also they control things. If it's a flat plane, it's like that's in it's lower, like it's shorter, smaller, it's not closer to the earth.
Where is the sun?
What happened?
What is the center of the center? Why is it going around?
See the localized light. Look at the localized light.
I'm asking you why the sun moves like that. It doesn't get but there are science that explains why this. Okay, actually, here, it carries the daylight thing. But what you say is that it's something that can be explained versus something that isn't.
Well, we can told the information your whole life, like school. It's not changing it on your own in Australia.
No, it is.
They teach what theory, but they can explain how something would work if we land on a ball.
Okay, but
The only problem is they forgot to prove it was a ball.
that physics was explained and proven by Einstein and people like that. Okay, but who supports this stuff? You have to have an equally, an equally.
Other professional scientists think the real math is. Michelson Morley.
Why do you have such sentences?
You want
Yeah, I want some citations.
Okay, here's one book. I have to look at all. There's like 5 books I know from the 1800s. Here, check them out.
I'll take a picture of that. I'll remember.
It's always been on the case.
Let me get a picture of that.
You wanted to talk about what's proven? Okay. Well, here's the map of the ball they say we live on. And these cameras right here prove,
Like, you know how if you look for, like train tracks, they go up to the edge of the horizon line, and then you see the lights, and you look down a long hallway, it goes like this, right? You know, the conversion point, it's just vanishing.
images of the Earth are spherical. But that's
All of NASA's images
That's a
are
NASA image.
100% spherical.
Do it right on that flat plane. It'll eventually stay here behind the mountain.
Well, then how come
That's
NASA
real low to the ground, so like stuff in our way.
Oh, it's pear-shaped now, right?
But if you look next to
They say that
there's only water, and then you see the sun here, and then it goes down, 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 down.
It's really just going away, away, away.
But then what it would move is that,
It does. It does.
but only like a little bit.
Only a little
Why
bit.
do we have no
But
photos?
there's actually
Where's the satellite photos? Where? Have you gone to NASA's website?
I have NASA's Instagram. Do you want me to show something?
No, right now, no. Go ahead. Just Google it. Go to NASA. Look at the image.
Let me answer my. This is an image of the Earth. This is not a photograph of the Earth. This is an image. The image includes crayon, drawing, pencil.
Well, there you go. Yes, sir.
He
knows how to do it.
Yes.
There you go. That's
What about like
thing you live on.
You can't tell them it's a
like
Go to Google, go to
12
NASA and
hours?
say, hey, how come all these photos? It's
12 hours of sunlight.
Where's the real photo
There is no
of the Earth from space?
You get composites.
Oh, so that's like there's
All the images, rendering,
Which is a big term also because they have footage of it. So acting across like 17 hours. Not full 27 hours.
So how come the planets, how come the wandering stars,
With the south, there is
why do the planets look just like this? Why is, through these cameras?
because it's flat.
Nikon P9.
Why, when we zoom in on the stars, the general public, we don't have to trust anybody. It's 2017. We're not back in the 50s. We can prove something for ourselves. But if those are wandering stars, they're not planets. They are not spherical.
So how do you explain that the sky is the same? You can actually trace the stars around.
Right. Still, after all these millions of years,
For thousands of years, the constellation things take place. There should be a paradox.
Wow, what's going on over there? Hey, this is Flatpool. I just grabbed a hold of Jibby Jedi's freaking camera real quick because I saw this boat going by and they're piloting it up. Those guys on the ship are having some fun. It's party time over there, over here.
You can make anything. You can make the Earth this big. But in reality, all our high altitude balloon footage that's not GoPro shows a flat horizon, as high as we can go. And if you've done any research into 9/11 or the moon landings, you know that we're being lied to. But even I didn't think it was. I mean, I woke up 2 years ago and I've been researching ever since. And after 7 months of real research, buying the cameras, looking at the stars,
turns out,
looking at the distance we can see things, what we're being told isn't true.
like, try to think of the sun as a local close light source. And now watch when I get close with it. This is the line of daylight. And it travels around a flat circle.
That's what,
This is the line of daylight.
See that hot spot right on? See that right at the center? There's a hot spot because that's close.
Why would they lie to us about summer?
That's just it. You don't find out motive until the end of the investigation. We don't know the motive right now.
If you walk into a murder, you know someone died, but you don't know why someone died. You walk into a murder, you know
Only the ones that they like
but you don't know
say
why
what they
someone
agree.
died.
Do you think we're on a spinning ball? Yes. Get on TV. Do you think we're on a spinning ball? No.
There could be more land.
We don't want to hear from you.
Antarctica is not a continent on the bottom.
They get on YouTube though.
Antarctica is a ring of ice, which keeps it from falling off the flat Earth. It holds all the ice.
Check this out yourself.
And since the surface, because of the Antarctic Treaty, you're allowed to go on guided tours to Antarctica, but you're not allowed to independently explore. And because that's a good question. That's a great question. Why? We ask the same question. Why are they keeping us away from Antarctica? And why do we have certain maps that show other land masses outside of it? We've got other maps that show
things that cause
and there's more continents on the side of this ice ring. So the sun, moon, and stars, and that's all that is. It's because the sun, moon, and stars are rotating above us. That's why you see star trails. Everything's a perfect circle. But if we're rotating
We don't
and
know what's
orbiting,
going on up there.
when we record the stars,
and they won't let us get
the
beyond
stars should be doing all kinds of
130,000.
Tell me the third grade version.
There is, that's the thing, Truman Show.
I don't believe it.
Watch the Truman Show. And now imagine it is the whole world. They don't teach both theories in school. They just teach the heliocentric model as fact. And they don't teach you. They don't teach you what was known for thousands of years, that we live on a stationary plane underneath the firmament with the sun, moon, and stars in it.
You cannot have a pressurized atmosphere next to a vacuum.
I see your It will not be absolutely.
Otherwise, you can't have vacuum, pressure differential, and that's what it's pressurized. You can't have a vacuum next to a pressurized atmosphere without a seal. So we must be in a dome. When they're up on a high altitude balloon, here's the sun. It's like right here. It's like right there. And if you see, like, I'm way out here, I'm lighting the whole thing. Now I know it's impossible to believe because of 50 years of NASA. They're not. They're all in on it. They're all in on it. China. Go watch China. China space footage. If you don't laugh your ass off, I'll buy you a case of beer. You'll laugh your ass. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Bubbles come out of the helmets because they're in water tanks. They're in water tanks. And it's a green screen. They project the earth and then they play in water tanks. And Russia does it. Japan does it. NASA does it. Russia does it. How many people believe what they see on TV without even questioning it?
I don't believe it.
Because you think to yourself.
You still have to go to your shop but all the middlemen
They don't like that. They'll call you a conspiracy theorist. They'll make fun of you. They'll shame you. They do to us. But the lie goes beyond. Like, keep taking those steps. Keep going. Because it gets worse and worse to the point where you reach this. We're on a flat earth. That's how it started. That's how it started. In the studio. Can you imagine what they can do with that now? Up there? They build water tanks, saline solutions, and they float around water tanks. And they have a replica of the ISS from a Russian pool, and they train in it. They can also film. And there's lots of footage. You go down that rabbit hole, you see the bubbles coming out of the astronauts' helmets because they're underwater.
What's the story about landing the moon? The flag bounced, the second bounce.
How does it bounce? There's no wind. There's no wind, yet it does that. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Plus, there was only about this much. There's about that much of ash. Ash. You ever have wood stove and then you get the ash from it? It's a very fine ash. Can you stick a flagpole in that and then let it go? I think it's gonna fall. It's ash. They're walking in ash. So how do you leave a footprint in ash? You can't. It has that moisture, which requires water. That's how you leave a footprint. The moon footprint requires water. Little things like that, physics, but most people don't know. How does aluminum wings pierce steel beams like a hot knife through butter?
When you hear the engineers talk about how those buildings were constructed, they had 6-inch steel beams surrounded by 24 inches of concrete.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Hey, the sun turned on.
That one is designed to build the Japanese side.
Hey, you know how there's more than one light here? That's because light has range. The sun is close.
He's getting it. He's getting it. He's actually a Planet X guy.
I'm blurting it out
He's a
for
Planet
everyone.
X guy.
Oh, that's cool.
And yeah, the localized light you can see in the north. Like, check it out. Midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Check the north. Here's where we are. You'll see the edge of daylight like this.
is just a comedy
And then
playlist.
here it
Here's
comes.
the spherical dimensions of
And then
Earth.
here's 6 a.m., 7
Here's a
a.m.
little map that explains the flat
and
Earth
it
model.
moves like that. Now in the summer,
Good night.
it makes the tightest circle. And December 21st makes the wider circle.
Smart people around here. That's awesome.
One with a lot of
You
people.
don't know.
Yeah, these folks are asking questions.
There could be a void that goes into the people, but
Give them.
you get having fun.
We're doing all we know what to do. We don't know what to do.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah, I don't want to take any more of your time, man. Look it up for yourself.
I look at that. That's
All right,
all right.
Good stuff.
right on there.
So I've come across that line of light.
Oh, I guess so. I mean, at just 30 miles.
You should question everything, don't accept anything. What they say on the news, I don't believe a damn thing. Propaganda everywhere, they put in the mainstream, brainwashing you with lies. Life is but a dream, I can't take it anymore. I'm getting frustrated, truth is in the dark, mind's getting indoctrinated. You're becoming a zombie, but don't go blaming me. Glued to the TV, that's why it's called programming. It's not easy for me to say, I struggle every day to stay focused on the path of light. What more can I say? This is a wake-up call. Do you have the courage to answer? Don't be a follower, don't be a backup dancer, don't be controlled. I put my fight in the storm. You need to be free, you need to know what's going on. When the sun goes down, watch the scarecrow soar so high. You may see what you can't see. The darkness doesn't provide the light for me. I don't wanna be the only one lonely, and God is my only homie. He's a higher power for me. He created the scarecrow. I was blinded, now I hit this rage against the machine. I'm raging bull in this parade, do you know what I mean? I believe what they were telling me, how can I be such a fool? They use math and numbers to trick me, that's their tool. They're lying to me about the shape of the earth. In fact, they've been lying to me since the day of my birth. It's all orchestrated, the plan to divide and conquer. Make the masses become weak as they grow stronger. Slave to the grind, and most are too busy to care. Losing their mind, most too busy to be aware. That's the plan, they want you to marry and reproduce. They want you to stay busy, but don't be confused. Their intention is to destroy your spirit and rule over you. The end is coming, their demise is long overdue. When the sun goes down, watch the scarecrow soar so high. You may see what you can't see. The darkness doesn't provide the light for me. I don't wanna be the only one lonely, and God is my only homie. He's a higher power for me. He created the scarecrow. They're grooming me, conditioned to act a certain way. I didn't think for myself, even the things I had to say. I was lost because I worshipped the image of a ball. Now my heart is shook. It's not funny at all. The joke was on me. I was robotic to disobey. All I care about was sports, but there's just no way I can go back. Definitely a different man today. My eyes are open. Now I got a new way to look at life. My old ways turn into ashes. This bird is rising to the top. A message to the masses. Think on your own. Don't be corrupted like them. You're better than that. We need to unite. Fight them, use your brain, God bless you with knowledge, alright? Don't follow them to the darkness and return to the light. When the sun goes down, watch the scarecrow soar so high. You may see what you can't see. The darkness doesn't provide the light for me. I don't wanna be the only one lonely, and God is my only homie. He's a higher power for me. He created the scarecrow. Yo, scarecrow, use your mind, look within yourself, don't be a program, don't dress, act, talk, and be what they want you to be. Be who you are your own person, do what you love, and love what you do. The sun goes down, watch the scarecrow, scare, see what you can't see, the darkness doesn't provide the light for me. I don't wanna be the one, I don't wanna, God is my own
Why can't people be more like Crow? Why can't people?
Okay. So we're in Boston at Sean's house at night. And we're going to try to stay alive. That's the task at hand.